Oh, bro, like, oh, now he's going ham. Bro, like, this guy's nose is broken, right? I'm pretty sure it's broken. Like, Alex Pereira is this type of guy that says, okay, let's do light sparring, technical sparring, and then he just casually breaks your nose, bro. What is up, boxing champions? In this video, I'm going to react on a sparring footage from Alex Pereira. He's currently preparing for a second fight against Jiri Prochazka. In the last fight, he knocked him out cold. Let's see how this fight will turn out. And I'm going to show you everything he's doing well in his sparring, but also the mistakes he's doing. So maybe we can learn from him and become also a deadly striker like Alex Pereira. So see you in the video. So I've got Alex Pereira with the mad Prada drip. Bro, his head just looks like this Maui stone, I swear. No emotions, cold.
But you put all together, everything bad that happened to you, shape will not strong person.
Yeah, and there's a reason why coach produces world champions.
Mad drip, bro.
I was going to say, what kind of training do you want to
So
get
this
done
is
today?
opponent.
Sparring or boxing?
Looks big.
I'll go about 4 rounds of good sparring, but not hard.
Yep, tech sparring.
Yeah, let's just get moving.
Okay, tech sparring. So tech sparring is usually around 50 to 60%.
I want to adjust timing distance, you know what I mean?
So the main purpose of the sparring is timing and distance control. I want to see him how he looks compared to Alex Pereira, because like compared to this Asian guy, he looks like
Yeah, definitely. There's no point in 2 weeks.
like he's twice as tall as him.
Sometimes like that, sometimes you just gotta take the fine ball.
Okay, let's get into the fight. Bro, I love the warm-up shadowboxing from Alex Pereira. Like, if you would see this guy in the gym for the first time, I promise you, you would think it's like his third boxing session. I'm not even joking. Like, look at him. Like, compare like these both shadowboxing styles. Okay, he is shadowboxing with open palms.
Professional boxer, former MMA and Muay Thai fighter also.
What I'm always suggesting is shadowboxing with closed hands, so with a whole fist, so you don't fall into this trap that you like open your hand in actual fighting, because that's how I often hurt my hand. Because in sparring or in actual fighting, it's very important that your fist is always closed in the glove. Yeah, look at him throwing those arms out. No, he's champion for a reason. Okay, some dumbbells. Like when you've already warmed up your like basic muscles, then working with dumbbells, for example shadowboxing with dumbbells, is like a good way to prepare your joints on more explosive movements, so it prevents injury and warms you up in a good way. Okay, some Vaseline, nice. Oh, bro looks ready, like he's ready and focused for sparring. Okay, let's check. So the height is around the same, like this guy on the left is a bit taller, he looks also a bit more massive. Like I think he weighs like about 10 to 15 kilograms, probably more than Alex Pereira. And this looks almost like 18-ounce gloves. So big man's, big gloves. Let's see how it's going. So the initial goal was to control the distance and do a light sparring. Let's see how this will go. So this guy on the right is a southpaw, obviously. So when a southpaw and an orthodox fight, it's usually about whose lead leg is on the outside, because if your lead leg is on the outside, you're always on the better position to your opponent than if your leg is on the inside, because you have the option to always rotate out of the opponent's lead hand. And that's why when you see an orthodox and a southpaw fight against each other, then it's always the fight of the lead leg. So they're standing pretty close, like at this range, both of them can throw hands. Like right now, it looks like technical sparring. It looks good. Like I like how Alex Pereira is like never having a tight guard. Like if you would show this to a boxing coach, like he would roll his eyes, but it's like just his style. He's trusting a lot in his reflexes and his ability to see the punches coming. So he's resting his arms like mostly under his chin, and he's throwing the punches also from here. So this is also what he's also doing in his shadow boxing, because a lot of people say, okay, his shadow boxing doesn't look good, but his shadow boxing doesn't look good for the reason that he's actually not doing unnecessary movements. So his punches are coming very untelegraphed, which make them so dangerous. They have a good pace. Like if you just look at the hands from Alex Pereira, it just looks like he's like wearing stones. Like the arms look heavy. I bet like a punch like this on the nose hurts as hell, bro. Even with the 18-ounce gloves. Oh, he's a good action. He's coming in. Oh, now they're getting a bit... Oh, okay. Like in these punches, you can feel a bit more emotions than in the ones before. Like his opponent utilizes a bit of the Philly shell. Like he's often rolling with the shoulders because he has the height advantage. Yeah, breathing after rounds is the most important thing. Like a lot of people start to overventilate, so they start breathing fast without control. But the most important thing, even though you have like you're gasping for air, try to keep a constant breathing pattern, deep ins, deep outs, so that you control your breath. If your breath is controlled, your mind is controlled, and you can better focus on your next round. You calm down, and you can give it all again. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt, definitely. This one. Yeah, this one definitely hurt. Like he just ran into the punch, more or less. And you can see like it hit perfectly on the chin, and he had to like get control of himself back, but it was a good punch. So at the moment, Alex Pereira is definitely the one doing, like applying more pressure, and I also see his lead leg more often on the outside than from his opponents. I see his opponents using like the shoulder roll. Oh, that was a low blow. And you can also see how Alex Pereira is doing like, he's doing like so good combinations. He's going to the body, to the head, body, head. Like he has like very good variations of his punching patterns. And he has a very good upper body movement. Like he's compensating his lack of guard that he's using with his upper body movement. So his upper body movement is just so good, and it baits the opponent into him, because he's like going back, the opponent is coming forward, and then he explodes from the back forward and gives like a good counter punch. That's like a very good strategy to how you can use your upper body movement to bait opponents in. That was good body punches from his opponent. Now we get a body punch back. Oh bro, like, oh, now he's going ham. He's going hard. Like the thing is that his coach told him to work on his distance control, and Alex Pereira is managing it very well, because he's fighting against a taller, a bigger opponent, and his only way to apply pressure on the opponent is being constantly in the opponent's reach so that he can reach the opponent. And you can tell that this guy in the red shirt, he's very pressured by the way Alex Pereira is constantly gap closing. Even though he's not having a really tight guard, he's still moving forward, throwing hands, going with the head movement, the upper body movement to distract him. And it's like a lot of pressure that's currently on the opponent from Alex Pereira. You see, like at this stance, like both of them could like throw hands. And Alex Pereira is doing the first move. Yeah, body, body. Body, body, next one's to the head.
1 minute, un minuto.
I like how the opponent is like all the time ish, but Alex Pereira is like this stone cold killer, not even making a noise, bro. Yeah. In the end, always shake hands, good sparring, good session. Bro, like this guy's nose is broken, right? Like, I haven't seen his nose in the beginning properly, but it wasn't that deformed, right? Like his nose is like tilted. I don't know if it's like from the sparring, but his nose looks broken as hell. So like Alex Pereira is this type of guy that says, okay, let's do light sparring, technical sparring, and then he just casually breaks your nose, bro. Like this nose is like, I'm pretty sure it's broken.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We give picture too.
You want to take a picture, everybody? Yeah.
Boah,
Grown men work.
look at this man. So overall, it was a good sparring. Alex was doing everything his coach told him to, so he wanted to control the distance. I'm not sure about the amount of strength that they applied, because like at the beginning of the sparring, it looked like it was like 40, 50, 60%, but in the end it got like a bit heavy-handed. So I don't know, it was planned like this, but it was kind of hard sparring in the end. Overall, it was a good sparring. The head movement of Alex Pereira is that thing that makes him extremely dangerous, because his head movement is underestimated. Like people always say he has no guard, he has no proper defense, but his head movement and his reactions are actually his defense. So he's applying his head movement to bait people in, to counter the people, and his way of punching, which sometimes looks a bit goofy, is actually extremely effective because he's not doing any unnecessary movements. So his punches are not telegraphed at all, and the people usually don't see them coming. And this is what makes Alex Pereira an extreme dangerous fighter. So I'm looking forward to the fight on Saturday on the UFC. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I will be posting more videos on this YouTube channel. Not only reacting videos, but I will also put training footages of me, and will teach you guys more about the Soviet style boxing. I will show you some drills and how you can learn from at home. So see you guys in the next video, and peace out.